can't do. He's been a pro for a very long time and knows exactly what it takes to win.
Now here's Varela.
Shoots from the high post.
Carvajal can't hit.
Shots good by Holmes.
He's one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Solano outside.
Vega for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you see the confidence Vega has in his shot. It's nice to see him rising and firing from three-point land.
And that one good.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Pass to Palacios.
Shot clock at 5.
Solano, good. And the way that Memo Solano plays, who does he remind you of?
You get a little bit of a young James Harden or Russell Westbrook with him. He can attack the rim, but does so with a controlled chaos.
Now here's Holmes. 12 points for him. Alvarez for three. Drops in the tray.
When a win like Alvarez is knocking down threes, it just opens up this Madrid attack.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. That shot wide open.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Hard down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
And Madrid making a change here. Now Solano.
He has 7. Palacios for three. And another three for Vitoria.
He's made his impact with the three-point shot today, and that's another big one.
That's where he's been getting his points, Tim. And with a couple more out there, we've got a real ball game on our hands.
Maybe hit a few more.
Now here's Holmes.
Pass to Aguilar.
Down low.
Now Delgado.
Just 3 to shoot. Over Varela. And he didn't quite get enough under that one.
Vitoria trailing. Solano up top.
From deep, the three-pointer is on target.
And they're really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has been really unstoppable of late.
Yeah, I don't know why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but you know what they say, Tim, it's better late than never.
And I'm happy because finally we got a good game. He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Fires from the line.
Delgado with the lead. Here's Madrid now.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Holmes.
Illich. Pass to Aguilar.
Now here's Holmes.
Palacios defending.
Yes, it's good.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Now here's Palacios.
12 points for him.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often.
And Alvarez with the block.
Sharp defensive reflexes from Alvarez, able to see the shot coming and get there to deny it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Holmes. That is his first foul of the game.
Pass to Vega.
Takes the three. That shot missing. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well.
Asking Madrid ahead.
They lead by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter.
So the fourth quarter begins for our game here in Madrid. Santos. Back to Vega. Pass to Luna.
Off target from outside. To the inside.
Now here's Castillo. Here's Ibanez. Rojas. Montoya for three.
That one is good. He has only missed one of his 6 shots from the floor.
Total focus from Montoya, the captain of this Madrid team, cashing in.
Dominguez, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Working around, getting easier shots. He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be. And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Holmes.
Here's Rojas.
Inside.
Castillo.
Baked in off the glass.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Right wing.
Here's Escobar. And another three for Vitoria.
What an advantage he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that 3-ball really can extend the defense.
Here's Holmes. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, this is what happens when you have a bag full of tools. MP putting the defender in really a difficult position.
First one falls for him.
Think about the journey for MP to get here. In high school, wasn't really scouted. Moved around the States. Now, he's playing serious basketball in Europe.
That one falls, so he hits them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Pass to Carvajal.
And the 3 off target.
So it's Basket Madrid now.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Nice work by MP, supporting the play, making himself a good option to finish the fast break.
Now here's Solano.
To the paint.
Varela. Palacios for three. Kicks it out to Carvajal. Pass to Palacios. Vega.
Off target from 3-point range. To the inside.
It's rebounded by Palacios. Now Club Vitoria with it.
They trail by 14. Jacks up a 3.
And another miss by Vitoria.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. It's been an excellent performance from the field for him.
Pass to Varela. Back to Palacios.
Gets it to go from downtown.
A guard with a strong handle. Anytime Palacios pops a jumper like that, you realize just how skilled this guy really is.
What a risky pass. It was in the air for a long time. They got away with one there.
Outside Montoya. Holmes. Right side Vega. Pass to Varela.
Puts up a 3.
Solano misses. Now here's Alvarez. Guarded by Vega. And here's Holmes. Now here's Elish. Alvarez. They get it again.
Delgado. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And you watch Alejandro Delgado, the Madrid center. Incredible to think that he started playing the game so late.
He looks so poised with the ball. You never would have guessed he was a late discovery. Apparently, he shot up in size right around his 16th birthday and was quickly encouraged to try basketball.
Now here's Alvarez. Up top, Montoya. Pass to Elich.
Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Delgado with the steal.
Here's Holmes.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Club Vitoria will retain possession.
Substitution on the floor.
Out and Basket Madrid notches the win. The crowd is very appreciative of the effort they put forth tonight.
Well, it would have been easy for Madrid to get caught up in watching Solano play, but they stayed focused and they were all business out there.
And we continue to see the development of the Madrid players, especially MP.
And you can tell that MP is getting more and more comfortable with the team. But all of Madrid played smart basketball out there, and they deserve to come away with the win.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
All right, MP, how's it feel to be the new king of Spain?
Whoa, chill, Zan. But it feels real good to get a win against the Golden Boy.
Hey, look, speak of the devil.
What?
MP, you played well tonight.
I appreciate that, Solano. I mean, hey, I got nothing but mad respect for you and what you've been able to achieve in your career.
Keep doing what you were doing. You've made me a fan. Oh, whole different vibe from earlier.
Yo, look at me. I am the king now.
MP out.
Ooh, I like that. I think that's going to be my new tag.
Got it.
So, how'd you like the octopus?
Yo, I'm telling you, Austin, the octopus was bussin'. Yeah, shout out to my dads for the wreck.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. You ready to talk draft?
Oh, yeah. What are we hearing?
The scouting reports are very positive, okay? You've adjusted to the speed and physicality much faster than most expected. They say you've been living in the weight room, and your work ethic has really impressed the coaching staff.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to answer those questions you said we needed answering.
Oh, well, it's almost like I know what I'm talking about, huh?
Whoa, slow down. But yeah, you're doing good so far.
Yeah. Hey, as far as projections go, I'm hearing solidly in the second round. MP, you there?
Yeah, Austin, I'm here. It's just second round seems kind of low.
Okay, I get that. But you're in a great position right now. I mean, think about where you were this time last year.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay, look, you're already doing it. Keep this up, and the NBA is a reality. Let that sink in.
Thanks, Austin.
So, Barcelona.
Yeah, man. Barcelona. Defending champs.
Did you say they're a dynasty?
Yeah, they're definitely a dynasty.
So, you got something special in store for them?
What's up, America? Lazard Laser coming to you live from inbound.
No, man. It's out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because that is where you throw the ball, right?
Ooh. You better stop playing with me, bro.
When MP first came to Madrid, he is weak little pup.
No, don't.
Now he is strong like bull.
Yeah, that's better. Appreciate that, hermano.
But please, do not get lazy like typical American. We need you to play strong tonight. Barcelona is our biggest challenge.
Hey, Lazar. You know I never let you down, bro.
You better not. Ah, you see, he's still scared. Maybe
no,
he's still
nah,
small puppy, huh?
No, not scared.
Come on, MP. Woof. Woof.
Just gotta stop calling me that.
Well, that went pretty well.
Yeah, no, we all gotta agree. That dude is a loose cannon.
Y'all seem cool, though.
I mean, he tolerates me. He understands that I'm a pro, like himself, you know? Not some type of joke or publicity stunt.
Hey, man, win's a win.
Yeah, I guess so. But hey, you all heard him. Now it's time for me to produce. It's time to show up and dominate. And what you're gonna find out is MP is all about domination. MP, out.
Got it.
Bet.
And the iconic coast of Barcelona, Spain, our stunning backdrop for tonight's game. It's the matchup everyone's been waiting for, Madrid and Barcelona, and we have it here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we can't wait to get this matchup started.
Well, players might tell you this is just like any other game, but it's not. I mean, this is a big one. This is Madrid, this is Barcelona, and it's one of the most intense rivalries in the world.
And when you look at the recent run-ins, Barcelona has had the advantage. They are in the midst of an SNCL dynasty, fellas.
Well, nobody can match Barca's talent. They have stars at every position, and they all play off each other so well. This will be a tough job for Madrid to get a win, but with the way MP has been playing, anything is possible. And you look at the talent of this Barcelona basketball team, they are the reigning champs and set to be great for a long, long time.
Here's Herrera. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
Who else but Marco Herrera? He's scrappy in everything he does, and he's an and-one creator if I've ever seen one.
The line for Barcelona. Herrera. One shot.
As you said, Barcelona could be an incredible force in Europe for a long time with the talent they have.
Yeah, I don't think I can recall a starting five this stacked ever in Europe. And it's not just the level of talent, it's how they complement each other and work together so well.
Now here's Holmes. Herrera covering. To the inside. Shots good by Holmes.
And obviously in this matchup, Madrid comes in as just massive underdogs. But this Madrid side always rises up when they play Barcelona.
Well, Barcelona just has so much talent. But talent can only get you so far in a heated rivalry like this. Passion and momentum can play a huge role.
Stolen by Herrera. Alvarez. The shot good on the assist by Herrera.
Wow, how about Alvarez showcasing the range a little bit?
Inside. Here's Holmes, and he drops in the layup off glass.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
It's De La Torre on the wing. And again, it's Barcelona with a triple.
Defensively, you cannot let De La Torre get those looks. He's an elite shooter.
And you watch MP over the last run of games, it seems like everything is starting to fall into place for him.
He's fixed some holes in his game. In a short amount of time, it's been really impressive. And I think the key for him is the game has slowed down for him as well. And it seems like just watching him and talking to him that he's turned a corner.
Herrera can't get it to go. And MP again.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
To the wing on the left. De La Torre from range. Knocks down the three ball.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. He's usually in the middle of everything for them.
MP right side.
Down low. To the paint. Yes! Once again, and he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 makes.
Nice facilitating by the big fella. Delgado able to spot a teammate ready to shoot.
With the level of effort and work ethic that MP has put forth this season, he's earned respect from several of the veterans in this league.
And he sure has. And at the top of that list, you even heard that Memo Toronto, that great player, was impressed by this kid. And let me tell you, if you've got Memo saying good things about you, you've got a future here in Spain and maybe beyond.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Found the window, and that's all Galindo needs.
MP right side. Pass to Delgado. Stolen by Cuesta. Here's Galindo.
Nice move. And the layup is good.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp for the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
Well, when you look at basketball or at soccer, when Madrid and Barcelona get together, it's always a fierce and memorable game.
Madrid and Barcelona have one of the greatest sporting rivalries in all of the world. Decades upon decades of history between them. And I'm sure we'll add another chapter tonight.
Now here's Holmes. 14 points for him. To the middle. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the field.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
De La Torre with the bucket.
A three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the default.
Three-pointer is a nice friend to have. He just used his height that time down low. That's a pretty hard play to defend against.
So it's Barcelona with it.
They've got a 9-point lead.
Here's Llorente.
And no good trying to get that one. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Barcelona basket out in front.
Up by 9. And don't go away as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit.
Welcome back to Barcelona. Quarter 2 between Basket Madrid and Barcelona Basket getting underway. And here tonight in the city of Barcelona, one of the most breathtaking cities in all of Europe.
It's very easy to fall in love with Barcelona, and you can see why so many great players want to come and play here. It's not hard to attract top talent when you get to pitch this city as a home.
Here's Santoro. Aguilar outside.
Off the mark there with the 3.
Barcelona in the lead. Here's Llorente. Pass to Roldan.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Aguilar outside.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3.
Alvarez pulls it in. Here's Moreno. Aguilar covering. Espinoza, that one's good.
When the size advantage is as big as it was there, that's exactly what he should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Here's Santoro.
Looking for his first basket still in this one.
He was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Roldan. Alvarez with it.
Yeah, he can't hit that time. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Now Aguilar.
No good from outside.
Here's Alvarez.
It's good.
You know, the amount of fear that Alvarez can strike into a defense is something you rarely see.
And it's not just he can score on you. It's that he'll put you through the rim if you try to get in his way. He's up there with Louis Dupont, is maybe the best dunker in Europe.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Pass to Roldan. Espinoza.
Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
his quickness, the soft touch around the rim. It allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. In terms of size, he's not your typical center, but he plays as big as any of them thanks to his leaping ability.
Now here's Alvarez. He has 5. Second chance shot. Espinoza, that one's good.
So that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Pass to Rojas. Here's Santoro. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here's Alvarez. Here's Moreno. Back to Alvarez. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Madrid now. They trail by 11. Here's Santoro. Martinez. Pass to Ibanez. Here's Martinez. Here's Rojas. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Roldan. To the paint. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's really your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Aguilar. For a 3, Elich. It doesn't go for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Barcelona basket out in front. Up by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. You're just joining us. Welcome to the start of quarter number 3 between Basket Madrid and Barcelona Basket. Now here's Alvarez. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the progress in MP's game has been something else. I mean, we can't stress that enough.
There's been a real maturity to what we've seen from him over the course of the season, the way he carries himself on and off the floor. It's been night and day compared to when he first arrived here.
Count it.
And De La Torre has a wide array of shots to choose from, including the nearly untouchable teardrop.
Now here's Alvarez. Pass to Elich. And there's the 3-second violation.
He's not doing them any favors making those types of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
It's the worst time for it to happen.
Stolen by Elich. Down low. And fast break Madrid. Holmes' shot is off.
Golden opportunity to finish the break, and he botches it.
You simply can't be missing finishes like that. It's inexcusable. He shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect, and like we say, he's been making music all day long.
It drops, and that's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Good aggressive play by MP, taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
Now here's Herrera. Good work defensively by Elich. Alvarez with it. Now De La Torre defending. Here's Holmes. Alvarez pulls it in.
Well, credit to D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable in the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot up.
Players at this level just cannot give an inch to.
And Cuesta is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Montoya. And stolen by Alvarez. Now here's Galindo. Here's Herrera. He's covered by Holmes. To the inside. Here's Illich. Oh, and Illich with the jam.
Yeah, that's an athletic move to the rim from Illich. Nobody, and I mean nobody, was going to get it his way.
Out to the wing. Here's Galindo for three.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, there's a bit of controversy with Barcelona signing Galindo away from Espanyol. A bit of a betrayal was felt by the fans of the club.
Well, Galindo got his start at Espanyol and developed into a star. You can't blame him for it, but the fans felt that an incredible shooter like him shouldn't have jumped ship to a rival.
What this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots. Has worked for everything he's gotten in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
Now here's De La Torre.
14 points for him. It's good from the top of the key.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are just falling for him.
Madrid calls timeout. Here's Montoya. Inside. Holmes. It's rebounded by Llorente. There's Cuesta with the three. The shot misses.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky. They didn't get burned.
Count that bucket.
Well, he's been the key to their offense with the way he shot the ball.
Yeah, his percentage today is outstanding. He's not the only one who's put them in this hole.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Nice D from Alvarez. De La Torre from range. Yes, once again for him, an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, watching the type of game that Jesus De La Torre has, you wonder if he's the most likely to try and make that jump across the pond to the NBA.
He has the defense and shooting that every team would want. And with his skill set, he's a complete player that you could slot into any team, into any league.
Now here's Galindo.
12 points for him. And they pick up 2.
With that astounding shooting skill, Marco Galindo needs to be on your radar.
Holmes' shot is off. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
De La Torre. He's guarded by Montoya. Now here's De La Torre.
Defense right on him.
Well, when you talk about shooting guards, Montoya has great height for his position, and that really helps him come away with these rejections.
Fantastic pass. He made that very easy bucket with that setup.
De La Torre, it's good.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Barcelona basket out in front.
Up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
Madrid and Barcelona basket set and ready to go here for the fourth quarter in Barcelona. Here's Moreno. Pass to Quiroga. Shoots over Illich. Quiroga shot is off. Here's Madrid now.
They trail by 16. Holmes' shot is off.
Quiroga. Here's Espinoza.
Drains it from 17 feet out.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jump shot.
Absolutely. He uses his size as well as anyone in freeing himself up for those mid-range jumpers.
Shot's good by Holmes.
Well done to finish that one off.
Here's Moreno. Pass to Quiroga.
The baseline J will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Holmes.
Quiroga grabs the board. Outside Herrera. Moreno.
Misses the three. MP outside.
Outside Illich.
Back to Holmes. Can't get it to fall. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Espinoza. Rebounded by Madrid. Here's Rojas.
Holmes' shot is off.
Looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter. Nothing is going his way since the horn.
Here's Moreno. And it's blocked by Castillo. Pass to Moreno.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Here's Quiroga.
From the arc. Good on the triple.
Well, he shot the ball well, but he hasn't shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Madrid calls timeout. And Madrid making a change here.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Holmes down low.
Herrera covering. Pass to Galindo.
The three.
And Illich pulls it down.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
To the inside. To the middle. Here's Holmes.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Alvarez.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Herrera. Tries again.
Here's Cuesta. Madrid with the rebound. Now Delgado.
Down low. Here's Holmes. To the paint.
Herrera grabs the miss.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Holmes. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter.
Pass to Quiroga. Here's Moreno.
Makes it off the glass.
A huge hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here's Holmes. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. A 9-foot shot.
And it's Morales with the board. And here's Madrid now.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
Here's Barcelona.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Pass to Solano. Moreno.
Shot clock at 5. Pulls it from the elbow. And the jumper falls for him.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
That's the final buzzer, and Barcelona Basket get the win here at home. They were promised a show, and they delivered.
You can't help but be in awe of this Barcelona side at times. The way they can score, the nuance in their offense, they look like a machine.
And for Madrid, they tried their best, but MP and crew couldn't keep up. Madrid will get first position.
Team, they are the reigning champs and set to be great for a long, long time.
Here's Alvarez.
And that shot falls short that time.
Here's Montoya.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot two here.
As you said, Barcelona could be an incredible force in Europe for a long time with the talent they have.
Yeah, I don't think I can recall a starting five this stacked ever in Europe. And it's not just the level of talent, it's how they complement each other and work together so well.
He's perfect from the line this time.
A captain on this team. Sergio Montoya is seen as a leader, someone his teammates look up to both on and off the floor.
Galindo with the ball. Illich is there. Herrera can't get it to go. Well, when you look at basketball or at soccer, when Madrid and Barcelona get together, it's always a fierce and memorable game.
Madrid and Barcelona have one of the greatest sporting rivalries in all of the world. Decades upon decades of history between them. And I'm sure we'll add another chapter tonight.
About a minute into this first quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Holmes. That's his first foul.
On defense, Madrid. Outside Herrera. Pass to Cuesta. Galindo. Defended by Illich.
With insane length for a guard, Montoya stays connected to shooters.
And once again off the mark by Barcelona.
Shots good by Holmes.
Great communication between teammates there.
With the level of effort and work ethic that MP has put forth this season, he's earned respect from several of the veterans in this league.
Well, he sure has. And at the top of that list, we even heard that Memo Solano, that great player, was impressed by this kid. And let me tell you, if you've got Memo saying good things about you, you've got a future here in Spain and maybe beyond.
Good chance here for Galindo.
And that one off the back rim and in.
You see how polished Galindo's shot is? Smoothly rising up off the pass.
Pass to Alvarez. Outside Illich.
Inside. Here's Holmes.
Yes, and a nice assist from Illich.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Herrera into the lane. Delgado sends it back.
That is what Madrid wants from Delgado, make an impact on D.
And you watch MP over the last run of games. It seems like everything is starting to fall into place for him.
For the first half.
Basket Madrid ahead.
Up by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the start of quarter number 3 between Basket Madrid and Barcelona Basket. Basket Madrid leading. And the progress in MP's game has been something else. I mean, we can't stress that enough.
Well, there's been a real maturity to what we've seen from him over the course of the season, the way he carries himself on and off the floor. It's been night and day compared to when he first arrived here.
And ball out of play, Barcelona will have it. Now Herrera.
covered. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And here's Madrid now.
They've led by as many as 14 points. Back to Holmes. That shot off the mark.
Toy outside. Alvarez outside. Herrera. And it's good. Assisting on the play is Alvarez. And Marco Herrera, he's the maestro of this incredible Barcelona offense.
It all starts with him. He is the calming presence on the floor, and the ball just finds him as it moves on offense. Incredible vision, and as selfless a player as you'll find.
Out of bounds, it'll be Madrid's ball.
You gotta ask, where was he going with that pass? Awful turnover.
MP right side.
Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Barcelona trailing here. Herrera with it. He's picked up by Holmes. Herrera can't get it to go. Here's Madrid now. And stolen by Herrera.
And here comes the break. Up the floor. And Cuesta with the dunk.
Perhaps the least flashy of the Barcelona starting five is Tomas Cuesta, but he is key to their success.
Well, Cuesta's shooting is what allows Barcelona to play 5 out so often. You have to keep a big on him, and dragging that rim protector outside opens up so much for the rest of the Barcelona team.
Holmes
makes the bucket. He's now got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 on the game.
Good aggressive play by MP, taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
Dellatore from range.
Nailed from three-point land.
It's so hard to contain him. He gets it done however he has to do it.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Back to Montoya.
Delgado.
Covered by Cuesta.
6 to shoot.
Pass to Montoya.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Now here's Herrera.
Shoots from 12.
Montoya grabs the board.
Holmes down low.
Alvarez defending. And here's Illich.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line.
That's on Alvarez.
Crafty move by Illich inside. He made sure there was plenty of physicality.
The first one falls.
Well, there aren't too many things the laser can't do. He's been a pro for a very long time and knows exactly what it takes to win.
And he makes both free throws.
Here's Llorente. Outside Galindo. Pass to Alvarez. And again, it's Barcelona from deep. You know, the amount of fear that Alvarez can strike into a defense is something you rarely see.
And it's not just he can score on you. It's that he'll put you through the rim if you try to get in his way. He's up there with Louis Dupont and is maybe the best dunker in Europe.
And here's Madrid now.
They've led by as many as 14 points.
Outside Galindo. Dellatore. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Galindo.
It's a tie ball game.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
The teammates just keep feeding the hot hand.
The shot's good.
And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
And a chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
And I'm not a genius like Brian, but if I'm them, I'd try for that.
Give yourself some credit, Tim. You're pretty smart. Delgado with the steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Shot's good by Holmes.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Pass to Alvarez. Cuesta, covered by Delgado. And it's Llorente missing. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Basket Madrid ahead, up by 4. We're going to step us. Basket Madrid and Barcelona Basket set and ready to go here for the fourth quarter in Barcelona. Here's Herrera. Madrid with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Holmes. Stolen by Cuesta. Herrera with it. He's picked up by Holmes. Herrera into the lane. Moreno. The three-pointer, no good. Madrid with the lead. Holmes' shot is off. Here's Herrera. Out to the right wing. And the 3 off target. MP left side. Martinez. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Espinoza pulls it in.
Bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Outside Herrera. They set the pick. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
2 physical points from Herrera right there. Not afraid to get dirty down low.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
Here's Rojas. Herrera covering. A 3 from Aguilar. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's been Aguilar's night. He is scoring, and the strategy for Madrid should be keep feeding it.
Here's Moreno. Pass to Herrera.
Can't cash in from the high post.
And Madrid pushing it. Holmes' shot is off. Outside Herrera. Moreno.
To the paint.
Now here's Herrera.
Perfect on the shot. Wow, swishes it through.
Taking full advantage of a mid-range look. Herrera had that shot well measured.
Madrid calls timeout.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Holmes. Sinks that one from the post.
Looking to make his mark right here in Europe. There's no better way to do it than with big shots like that.
Oratory from range. Score the bucket. He is 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, watching the type of game that Jesus De La Torre has, you wonder if he's the most likely to try and make that jump.
Basket Madrid just started out.
And you look at the talent of this Barcelona basketball team. They are the reigning champs and set to be great for a long, long time.
He gets that one.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Outside Herrera.
The 11-footer.
And Illich pulls it down. As you said, Barcelona could be an incredible force in Europe for a long time with the talent they have.
Yeah, I don't think I can recall a starting 5 this stacked ever in Europe. And it's not just the level of talent, it's how they complement each other and work together so well.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That is his first foul of the game.
Lindo, defended by Illich. Stolen by Illich.
It's been impressive to see how quickly MP has won over the veterans in this league with his play. He quickly garnered respect from just about everybody with his work ethic.
To add to that, I heard he exchanged jerseys with Memo Solano earlier in the season. That's not something that Solano does with anybody. So MP must have left a lasting impression.
Good work there as it goes.
What intensity from MP in the paint, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Outside Herrera. Delatorre from range. Here's Alvarez. And Elich pulls it down. Outside Montoya. Holmes. It's good. The assist that time from Montoya.
Crisp pass into the paint.
There's Barcelona.
It's a 5-point game.
Pass to Galindo.
From deep.
And again, it's Barcelona from deep.
Well, there was a bit of controversy when Barcelona signed Galindo away from Espanyol. A bit of a betrayal was felt by the fans of the club.
Well, Galindo got his start at Espanyol and developed into a star. You can't blame him for it, but the fans felt that an incredible shooter like him shouldn't have jumped ship to a rival.
And here's Galindo from the arc. Rebounded by Madrid.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, as a coach, you can't stand seeing him have that much space to get his shot off.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Now here's Galindo.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Cuesta can't hit. So it's basket Madrid now.
Inside. Delgado.
Herrera covering. Pass to Montoya. Alvarez.
To the inside.
Stolen by Cuesta. And you watch MP over the last run of games. It seems like everything is starting to fall into place for him.
He's fixed some holes in his game in a short amount of time. It's been really impressive. And I think the key for him is the game has slowed down for him as well. And it seems like just watching him and talking to him that he's turned a corner.
Now here's Alvarez.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the 3-ball is good.
Defensively, you cannot let Delatorre get those looks. He's an elite shooter.
MP left side.
Doesn't go for him.
Alvarez right side. Shoots over Montoya. Alvarez shot is off.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw him off there.
Now here's Delatorre.
He's got 9.
Galindo a screen. Pass to Herrera. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Alvarez.
Laser-guided three-pointer from Herrera. He had that one all lined up.
Elich.
They can't stop the run with that one. Jacks up a 3.
And again, it's Barcelona with a triple.
His presence as a scorer has a calming effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Holmes. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter.
Barcelona basket out in front.
They lead by 6. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return.
Welcome back to Barcelona. Quarter 2 between Basket Madrid and here tonight in the city of Barcelona, one of the most breathtaking cities in all of Europe.
It's very easy to fall in love with Barcelona, and you can see why so many great players want to come and play here. It's not hard to attract top talent when you get to pitch this city as a whole.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, right when you thought the shot was leaving his hands, he reinvented it.
Down low. Here's Alvarez in the basket for the 4th time from the field. He is a healthy 4 for 6. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Outside Elich.
Back to Holmes.
Aguilar.
To the middle. Holmes' shot is off.
Now here's Herrera.
Tight defense on him. And fouled hard that time. And he'll get 2 shots at the line.
I like whenever Herrera challenges the defense because he's an unpredictable player who can get different guys to compromise defensively.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, you know, for me and other people that have watched him, what stands out the most about Marco Herrera is his basketball IQ. He has an impressive mind for the game and allows him to effectively read the game on both sides of the floor, especially defensively.
And no luck that time either. And it's Madrid's ball. They trail by 14. Alvarez with it. He's picked up by Holmes. Open look for Alvarez. Delgado with the rebound. And here's Madrid now. Holmes down low. Herrera covering. The shot that time not on target. Pass to Moreno. Espinoza. No coverage that time.
Such a smart shot with the mismatch.
A shooter like him with that height advantage, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Yeah, it's almost going to go down every time.
Shot's good by Holmes.
He is so good at recognizing the openings and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Alvarez. Herrera. Pass to Moreno. From deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Alvarez for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the field. Alvarez up top. Gets it to drop, and he's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. You know, the amount of fear that Alvarez can strike into a defense is something you rarely see.
And it's not just he can score on you. It's that he'll put you through the rim if you try to get in his way. He's up there with Louis Dupont, is maybe the best dunker in Europe.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Barcelona with it. And there's a foul called on MP. That will be his second foul of the game. So we conclude the first half. Barcelona basket out in front. Up 8. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. If you're just... Barcelona off the... It's going to be Barcelona off the tip.
And you look at the talent of this Barcelona basketball team. They are the reigning champs and set to be great for a long, long time.
Nice work inside. Hard to get that one over the big fella.
Well, it was never going to be easy. A little artistry on the inside.
Call it maybe a Rembrandt.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
Outside Galindo. From outside the arc. Delgado with the rebound. As you said, Barcelona could be an incredible force in Europe for a long time with the talent they have.
Yeah, I don't think I can recall a starting 5 this stacked ever in Europe. And it's not just the level of talent, it's how they complement each other and work together so well.
Now here's De La Torre. Gets it to go from downtown.
When De La Torre pulls up, you just expect it to go in.
Shot's good by Holmes.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
There's Barcelona. And you watch MP over the last run of games, it seems like everything is starting to fall into place for him.
He's fixed some holes in his game in a short amount of time. It's been really impressive. And I think the key for him is the game has slowed down for him as well. And it seems like just watching him and talking to him that he's turned a corner.
Now here's Holmes. Outside Illich. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Alvarez for 3. Here's Galindo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Solid work from Galindo off the glass, outworking the defense.
And it's Madrid's ball. 6-point game. Here's Montoya. No problem on the close-range jumper.
He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Pass to De La Torre. Cans it from downtown.
Got to get at least a hand at De La Torre's face.
With the level of effort and work ethic that MP has put forth this season, he's earned respect from several of the veterans in this league.
He sure has. And at the top of that list, we even heard that Memo Solano, that great player, was impressed by this kid. And let me tell you, if you've got Memo saying good things about you, you've got a future here in Spain and maybe beyond.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Holmes. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And that's going to be over and back. Wasn't watching for the line that time. Inside.
Yes, great play by Delgado to set it up.
Well, when we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
It's been impressive to see how quickly MP has won over the veterans in this league with his play. He quickly garnered respect from just about everybody with his work ethic.
To add to that, I heard he exchanged jerseys with Memo Solano earlier in the season. That's not something that Solano does with anybody, so MP must have left a lasting impression.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Drills it from outside.
Now you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're just going to let him roam free in three-point range.
Alvarez with it. Now De La Torre defending.
Holmes' shot is off.
Some tight defense being played right there. And got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And that's a skill, Brian. They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things. And obviously in this matchup, Madrid comes in as just massive underdogs. But this Madrid side always rises up when they play Barcelona.
Well, Barcelona just has so much talent. But talent can only get you so far in a heated rivalry like this. Passion and momentum can play a huge role.
Montoya from long range. Pass to Llorente. De La Torre. And it's Llorente missing.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Offensive board. Outside for Illich. Alvarez outside.
Off target from three-point range.
Here's Moreno. Illich with the strong defensive effort.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter.
Barcelona basket out in front.
They're up by 6. And the second.
Welcome back to Barcelona. Quarter 2 between Basket Madrid and Barcelona Basket getting underway.
Both teams making substitutions here.
And here tonight in the city of Barcelona, one of the most breathtaking cities in all of Europe.
It's very easy to fall in love with Barcelona, and you can see why so many great players want to come and play here. It's not hard to attract top talent when you get to pitch this city as a home.
And that one's good.
What intensity from MP in the paint, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Out to the wing. Stolen by Holmes.
Pass to Alvarez.
Back to Holmes.
And stolen by Herrera. And here's Cuesta. Now Herrera. Here's Espinoza. The shot good on the assist by Herrera.
And Herrera's court awareness is off the charts. He's so good at finding the open man.
Stolen by Cuesta. Elich the block.
And they get it back.
Here's Madrid now.
Trailing by 10.
Alvarez outside.
For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Now Herrera. Pass to Espinoza.
The tray.
And Elich pulls it down.
Holmes' shot is off.
Here's Moreno. Now here's Alvarez.
Gets an open look and hits.
You know, the amount of fear that Alvarez can strike into a defense is something you rarely see.
And it's not just he can score on you. It's that he'll put you through the rim if you try to get in his way. He's up there with Louis Dupont is maybe the best dunker in Europe.
Barcelona leading. Pass to Espinoza. And so it looks like Barcelona will retain possession here. Here's Herrera. Madrid with the rebound. Holmes. Herrera covering.
Shot's good by Holmes.
And guys, how huge has he been to give his team a lift?
Well, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for his efficiency at the offensive end.
I mean, he is just keeping them in this game.
To the paint.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Alvarez.
Well, you don't see too many wings that'll put up assists like this, but Alvarez made the right choice there.
Outside Herrera. Pass to Galindo. Moreno.
No good with the triple. Here's Holmes. That one, no good. And that concludes the first half.
Barcelona basket out in front.
Up 6. And we'll return shortly.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the start of quarter number 3 between Basket Madrid and Barcelona Basket. Barcelona with the ball.
They've led by as much as 10.
And the progress in MP's game has been something else. I mean, we can't stress that enough.
Well, there's been a real maturity to what we've seen from him over the course of the season, the way he carries himself on and off the floor. It's been night and day compared to when he first arrived here. Yeah, the thing is, the defense has tried to adjust to Alvarez, but he's not having any.
Here's Holmes. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His quickness, the soft touch around the rim, it allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Galindo inside. Elich is there. The offensive rebound. And the jam by Galindo.
Okay, Mr. Galindo, take flight.
Madrid trailing.
To the inside.
Stolen by Herrera.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And here's the fast break. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, you have to appreciate the unselfish attitude of MP, showing he's more than capable of finding open teammates.
Down low.
Pass to Alvarez. And Elich pulls it down.
Inside. And Delgado with the slam.
What a slam by Delgado, the center, showing off his power.
Herrera up top. He's covered by Holmes.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, watching the type of game that Jesus De La Torre has, you wonder if he's the most likely to try and make that jump across the pond for the NBA.
He has the defense and shooting that every team would want. And with his skill set, he's a complete player that you could slot into any team, into any league.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
Can't fall for this if you're the defense. Once MP has you in the air, the rest is easy.
And so he makes them both from the line. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Herrera up top. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Delgado with it. He's picked up by Cuesta. And Basket Madrid misses again. Here's Barcelona. They lead by 1. De La Torre misses. To the paint. Montoya. And the dunk by Montoya.
Get up, Mr. Montoya. Bring in the power.
Here's Galindo for 3. From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, there's a bit of controversy when Barcelona signed Galindo, Borré, and Espanyol. A bit of a betrayal was felt by the fans of the club.
Well, Galindo got his start at Espanyol and developed into a star. You can't blame him for it, but the fans felt that an incredible shooter like him shouldn't have jumped ship to a rival.
And here they go. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Well, this is what happens when you have a bag full of tools. MP putting the defender in really a difficult position.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. So both teams changing it up here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Barcelona trailing. Pass to Cuesta. Over to the wing. And again, it's Barcelona with a triple.
And add another 3-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Outside Montoya. Shot clock at 6. Back to Alvarez. And Basket Madrid misses again. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them now.
Well, a dunker like Alvarez knows that getting out in transition can get you looks at the rim, or at least a quality shot from elsewhere.
Pass to Martinez. Montoya. Pings in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Well, with his length, Montoya is a legitimate threat down low. Great job coming through there.
To the left side wing. Here's Galindo for 3. Yes, and a nice assist there from De La Torre. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head into the 4th. Barcelona Basket out in front, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Basket Madrid and Barcelona Basket set and ready to go here for the 4th quarter in Barcelona. To the right side. Here's Illich. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
Okay, now, Lazar Illich. I mean, the veteran looking saucy with the jumper.
Left side Herrera. That one goes. Count it. And Marco Herrera, he's the maestro of this incredible Barcelona offense.
It all starts with him. He is the calming presence on the floor, and the ball just finds him as it moves on offense. Incredible vision, and as selfless a player as you'll find.
Here's Quiroga. Outside Herrera. Moreno. To the middle. A kick out to Herrera. 5 on the clock. Madrid with the rebound. To the inside. And Illich with the dunk.
Yeah, that's an athletic move to the rim from Illich. nobody, and I mean nobody, was going to get in his way.
Pass to Espinoza. Quiroga. Bader on the way. And Elich pulls it down. To tie it up. And yep, it's good. It's all knotted up.
Well, when the mid-range opens up, Aguilar is more than happy to fire away. The defense has to play tighter.
Pass to Moreno. A shot good on the assist by Herrera.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth.
Aguilar, no good. Here's Quiroga.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Pass to Cuesta.
The three ball. It's good from long range.
Perhaps the least flashy of the Barcelona starting five is Tomas Cuesta, but he is key to their success.
Well, Cuesta's shooting is what allows Barcelona to play 5 out so often. You have to keep a big on him, and dragging that rim protector outside opens up so much for the rest of the Barcelona team.
And Madrid going with a different look.
For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Inside. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Barcelona leading. Outside Galindo. Herrera. And again, it's Barcelona with a triple.
One thing I like really a lot about Herrera is just how decisive he is. He tries to make quick, confident decisions.
Alvarez on the wing.
To the paint. Got a piece of it.
Stolen by Herrera. Torre with it. Montoya picks him up. And Herrera gets it to go.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Here's Holmes. That one falls, coming off the assist from Montoya.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Pass to Alvarez.
Back to Holmes. And the basket is good.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Now here's De La Torre. Alvarez for three.
Score that one for his 8th field goal, and that's 8 for 11, in fact, on an accurate shooting night.
Madrid trailing. Outside Montoya. Pass to Elich.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Massive bucket from the vet. Lazar Elich owning the moment.
Doubled by Montoya. De La Torre from range. And Elich pulls it down. Here's Madrid now.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
What an assertive play by MP. He knows they need points, so he works overtime to find them.
And they could more or less wrap it up right here.
This has been a very smart possession.
And he commits the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Barcelona with the ball.
They've led by as much as 10.
And Madrid making a change here. Good on the first, and that puts them up 5.
Between De La Torre and Herrera, the Barcelona backcourt is one of the top in Europe, and probably the best defensive line. Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
So it's Basket Madrid now. Aguilar left side. Alvarez outside. For a 3, Illich. And it's Cuesta with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Yeah, you know, for me and other people that have watched him, what stands out the most about Marco Herrera is his basketball IQ. He has an impressive mind for the game and allows him to effectively read the game on both sides of the floor, especially defensively.
Time called here, Basket Madrid. What's your take, guys?
I guess they're not yet willing to give up, but you know, they have no quit in them. I'll give them that.
And you have to respect that, I suppose. Most teams, most coaches would be moving on from this one already.
Left side, Illich. Takes.
Smart shot selection from Illich. If his 3-ball is there, he's going to take it.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He gets the first, and that puts them up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Madrid calls timeout.
They still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, it could, but they're going to need some help any way you cut it, Tim. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
But hey, we've seen some crazy things happen.
It's stolen by Galindo. That's the final buzzer, and Barcelona Basket get the win here at home. They were promised a show, and they delivered.
We can't help but be in awe of this Barcelona side at times. The way they can score, the nuance in their offense, they look like a machine.
And for Madrid, they tried their best, but MP and crew couldn't keep up with Barcelona's talent.
And this is what most pundits predicted the outcome would be. But you got to give credit to Madrid because they showed a lot of fight, and you can see they have a bright future.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Sports, this is Blake Suniga along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Madrid will get first possession.
And you look at the talent of this Barcelona basketball team. They are the reigning champs and set to be great for a long, long time.
Now here's De La Torre. Outside Galindo. Drops in the tray.
Just a drop in the bucket for Galindo. That is one smooth stroke.
Holmes down low. Herrera covering. Shots good by Holmes. As you said, Barcelona could be an incredible force in Europe for a long time with the talent they have.
Yeah, I don't think I can recall a starting 5 this stacked ever in Europe. And it's not just the level of talent, it's how they complement each other and work together so well.
Now here's Galindo. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Madrid's ball. Holmes using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Look how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. left his feet way too soon. He's fixed some holes in his game in a short amount of time. It's been really impressive. And I think the key for him is the game has slowed down for him as well. It seems ready to cash in.
Here's Galindo. Pass to De La Torre. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Galindo.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Back to Holmes. Stolen by Cuesta. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I like seeing Cuesta be aggressive inside. He's got great size to be effective down low.
Pass to Illich. Takes it out to Alvarez. Holmes.
And obviously in this matchup, Madrid comes in and is just massive underdogs. But this Madrid side always rises up when they play Barcelona.
Well, Barcelona just has so much talent. But talent can only get you so far in a heated rivalry like this. Passion and momentum can play a huge role.
Now here's Herrera. He has 5. Here's Galindo. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
I mean, the mid-range has got to feel like a layup for Galindo. This guy is a really high-level shooter.
Yep, count it.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
Pass to De La Torre. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Montoya picks one up.
The line for Barcelona. De La Torre. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
It's been impressive to see how quickly MP has won over the veterans in this league with his play. He quickly garnered respect from just about everybody with his work ethic.
To add to that, I heard he exchanged jerseys with Memo Solano earlier in the season. That's not something that Solano does with anybody, so MP must have left a lasting impression.
The line for Barcelona. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And we played through the first minute here in the second.
And basket by Moreno. And here tonight in the city of Barcelona, one of the most breathtaking cities in all of Europe.
It's very easy to fall in love with Barcelona, and you can see why so many great players want to come and play here. It's not hard to attract top talent when you get to pitch this city as a home.
With all eyes on Lazar, he's able to easily find the open teammate.
Lets it fly from 18.
Again, Barcelona.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Down low.
Holmes. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Aguilar.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Holmes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Moreno, no good. This Basket Madrid squad struggling. Holmes, Herrera covering.
Back to Holmes. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries, and that's 70%.
Nice facilitating by the big fella. Delgado able to spot a teammate ready to shoot.
Holmes comes with the double team. Alvarez outside. Pass to Moreno.
Clock at 6.
Back to Cuesta. Herrera.
Buries it from three-point range.
And Marco Herrera, he's the maestro of this incredible Barcelona offense.
It all starts with him. He is the calming presence on the floor, and the ball just finds him as it moves on offense. incredible vision, and as selfless a player as you'll find.
And Alvarez with the dunk.
And you gotta know the scouting report on Alvarez. Dunking is what this man does best.
Aguilar outside. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Pass to roll done. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Shot's good by Holmes.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all. And it isn't what you'd call the best of performances from them.
Now Herrera. 8 points for him. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's going to go on Elich.
I like whenever Herrera challenges the defense because he's an unpredictable player who can get different guys to compromise defensively.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, you know, for me and other people that have watched him, what stands out the most about Marco Herrera is his basketball IQ. He has an impressive mind for the game and allows him to effectively read the game on both sides of the floor, especially defensively.
And he sinks the second.
Outside Elich.
Pass to Holmes.
Rebound by Barcelona.
Their biggest lead of the game was 21. First free throw is good. As we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Barcelona basket out in front,
opening a huge gap. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the start of quarter number 3 between Basket Madrid and Barcelona Basket. Montoya, he's guarded by De La Torre. Outside Elich.
5 to shoot.
Back to Montoya.
No good on the triple.
And the progress in MP's game has been something else. I mean, we can't stress that enough.
There's been a real maturity, what we've seen from him over the course of the season, the way he carries himself on and off the floor. It's been night and day compared to when he first arrived here. You know, he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He needs to keep on working for those good looks.
Alvarez outside. Here's Galindo for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play is Alvarez.
You see how polished Galindo's shot is, smoothly rising up off the pass.
To the paint. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line.
It's on Herrera.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Think about the journey for MP to get here. In high school, wasn't really scouted. Moved around the States. Now, he's playing serious basketball in Europe.
His positioning near the hoop is always so good. Perfect job to tip that one back in.
Inside. Faked in off the glass.
Good aggressive play by MP. Taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
Outside Herrera. De La Torre from range.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, watching the type of game that Jesus De La Torre has, you wonder if he's the most likely to try and make that jump across the pond to the NBA.
He has the defense and shooting that every team would want. And with his skill set, he's a complete player that you could slot into any team, into any league.
And the shot goes in.
Our defense inside won't bother Laser. He's had a lot of battles in the post in his career.
Barcelona with the ball. Pass to Alvarez. And Illich pulls it down. To the inside. Shot's good by Holmes. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Herrera. Now here's Galindo. Over Illich. Not enough on that one as it misses. To the paint. Shot's good by Holmes.
Well, you don't see too many wings that'll put up assists like this, but Alvarez made the right choice there.
Outside Herrera. Pass to De La Torre. Sinks the triple.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Yep, that one goes.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Here's Alvarez. Here's Galindo for three. And it's good. Assisting on the play is Alvarez.
Well, there's a bit of controversy when Barcelona signed Galindo away from Espanyol. A bit of a betrayal was felt by the fans of the club.
Well, Galindo got his start at Espanyol and developed into a star. You can't blame him for it, but the fans felt that an incredible shooter like him shouldn't have jumped ship to a rival.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
And here's Galindo from the arc. That shot off. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Alvarez outside. Shoots over Montoya. And so it looks like Barcelona will retain possession here. Pass to Rojas. To the middle. Holmes' shot is off. And so it's Barcelona with it. Here's Solano. And he finks in the layup.
Very clever passing. He put the ball on a silver platter for him.
Stolen. Here's Llorente. Delgado with the steal. Last quarter play, about 2 minutes in now. Good on the shot.
Selfless basketball by MP right there. He's all about finding his teammates.
Pass to Moreno. There's a screen. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Barcelona. Moreno! Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Madrid making a change here. That one falls, so he hits them both. Here's Madrid now. Here's Holmes. Espinoza pulls it in.
Nice play on D. Got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience.
Illich with the strong defensive effort. Down low. And Madrid pushing it. Shot's good by Holmes.
Nice work by MP supporting the play, making himself a good option to finish the fast break.
And there's a foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
You've got to have a cooler head than that.
Yeah, that was clearly just a frustration foul. He needs to take a few deep breaths.
Here's Moreno. No good on the three. Holmes down low, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Alvarez.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
Pass to Moreno. Yep, that one goes.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Another steal. Knocks it loose. Here's Llorente. Inside. And basket by Moreno.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Pass to Alvarez. Back to Holmes. And it's Barcelona with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Shoots the three. Holmes with the rebound.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often. Montoya working hard to find space in the corner, and that's a good look when the D's slow to react.
To the inside. Here's Llorente.
Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Pass to Delgado. Outside Montoya. Holmes down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Very clever passing. He put the ball on a silver platter for him.
Here's Llorente. Again, Barcelona.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Now here's Alvarez. Yes, and a nice assist from Illich.
Showing some strength right there. Alvarez converting through contact.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. A shot by Espinoza, no good. Alvarez outside. The final buzzer, and Barcelona basket gets the win here at home. They were promised a show, and they delivered.
You can't help but be in awe of this Barcelona side at times. The way they could score, the nuance in their offense, they look like a machine.
And for Madrid, they tried their best, but MP and crew couldn't keep up with Barcelona's talent.
And this is what most pundits predicted the outcome would be. But you got to give credit to Madrid because they showed a lot of fight, and you can see they have a bright future.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching. Madrid will get first possession.
And you look at the talent of this Barcelona basketball team. They are the reigning champs and set to be great for a long, long time.
Now here's Alvarez. And Herrera gets it to go.
2 physical points from Herrera right there. Not afraid to get dirty down low.
Pass to Illich. Holmes to the paint. Soft touch off the glass. And as you said, Barcelona could be an incredible force in Europe for a long time with the talent they have.
Yeah, I don't think I can recall a starting five this stacked ever in Europe. And it's not just the level of talent, it's how they complement each other and work together so well.
Now here's De La Torre. The three-pointer is on target.
Got to get at least a hand in De La Torre's face.
And it's Madrid's ball. It's a three-point game. Outside Montoya. Illich. Galindo defending. Shots good by Holmes. Well, when you look at basketball or at soccer, when Madrid and Barcelona get together, it's always a fierce and memorable game.
Madrid and Barcelona have one of the greatest sporting rivalries in all of the world. Decades upon decades of history between them. And I'm sure we'll add another chapter tonight.
Now here's Alvarez. And MP again.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Outside Galindo. It's over Holmes. And Barcelona basket tacks on 2 more.
He's got so many tricks in his bag. He will find a way to hurt you.
To the middle.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Alvarez.
He was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to De La Torre.
To the inside.
Here's Galindo. And Illich pulls it down. With the level of effort and work ethic that MP has put forth this season, he's earned respect from several of the veterans in this league.
He sure has. And at the top of that list, we've even heard that Solano, the great player, was impressed by this kid. And let me tell you, if you've got Memo saying good things about you, you've got a future here in Spain and maybe beyond.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control. And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Outside Herrera. Outside for Galindo.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, quite simply, guys, Galindo might be the best shooter in Europe, so you have to get out to the Barcelona basket star.
Down low. Here's Holmes. It's good, as 5 others before it were. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
He's been able to find the open man every trip down the floor.
Yeah, it sure has seemed like it. Great day passing the basketball for him.
And you watch MP over the last run of games, it seems like everything is starting to fall into place for him.
He's fixed some holes in his game in a short amount of time. It's been really impressive. And I think the key for him is the game has slowed down for him as well. It seems like just watching him and talking to him that he's turned a corner.
So both teams making some changes here. Teams deciding to change it up.
Here's Alvarez.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And here tonight in the city of Barcelona, one of the most breathtaking cities in all of Europe.
It's very easy to fall in love with Barcelona, and you can see why so many great players want to come and play here. It's not hard to attract top talent when you get to pitch this city as a home.
Back to Herrera.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Holmes. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Inside.
Cuesta.
Great pass to set up the land.
I like seeing Cuesta be aggressive inside. He's got great size to be effective down low.
To the paint. Tipped away.
Out of bounds, it'll go to Barcelona. And Madrid making a change here. Here's Herrera. Right side Galindo. And once again off the mark by Barcelona. Madrid trailing.
Holmes with it.
Herrera picks him up defensively.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shots good by Holmes.
Give credit where credit's due. Terrific assist inside.
And Barcelona with possession. Now Galindo.
He's got 10.
Pass to Cuesta.
6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
Now here's Alvarez.
He's closely guarded. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Perhaps the least flashy of the Barcelona starting five is Tomas Cuesta, but he is key to their success.
Well, Cuesta's shooting is what allows Barcelona to play 5 out so often. You have to keep a big on him, and dragging that rim protector outside opens up so much for the rest of the Barcelona team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Think about the journey for MP to get here. In high school Europe.
Obviously, a defensive lapse there. He is automatically deep, but if you leave him wide open, it's a big mistake.
On defense, Barcelona.
They're leading by 8. Fast break, Barcelona. Here's Alvarez.
amount of fear that Alvarez can strike into a defense is something you rarely see.
And it's not just he can score on you. It's that he'll put you through the rim.